to dance or not to dance? That's the question. Dance has been around for many centuries, but at the beginning it wasn't used for entertainment or to express people's feelings as it is today. It was usually used for worshiping or rituals. There's three very well-known dances, which is like ballet, tap, and hip hop. So we're gonna start with the ballet. Ballet was made in Italy around the Renaissance time, but some of the words that we use in ballet are actually French. That's because the French kind of took ballet and made it their own, and so we use some of the terms that they use. Like pas de chat, which is like the step of the cat, is one of the words that we use. And also Russia is a big influential country in ballet. According to A Brief History of Ballet by the Atlanta Ballet, ballets in France and Russia developed their own stylistic character. By 1850, Russia had become a leading creative center of the dance world, and as ballet began to evolve, certain new looks and theatrical illusions caught on and became quite fashionable. Dancing on pointe, on toe, became popular during the early part of the 19th century. So when people hear ballet, they think more of the pointe ballet instead of like the actual classical ballet. So pointe, I'm gonna pass this around. So these are like pointe shoes, and they're like, if you can feel some of them, like the bottom part, like near the toe, is actually harder than the rest of it, and that's because it's a box made out of paper mache to actually hold your feet up, and so you can stay on your toes. And the ribbons go around your ankle and not all the way up your leg like some people do it, because you will probably break your ankle if you do that. And to help you make it like more comfortable to stay on your toes, you use like toe pads and spacers to make sure it's like more comfortable, even though it's not comfortable at all. So that's kind of like the history about ballet and like the differences in them. The next one is tap, and there's like two different tap shoes. I like these better because they're just more flexible, while these are just worse. And tap is just something, is a dance where you use your ball in the heel of your foot to make sounds as you dance. So you can see it like here. And so tap actually, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, tap originated in the United States through the fusion of several ethnic percussive dances, primarily African tribal dances and Scottish, Irish, and English clog dances, hornpipes, and jigs. So when you hear tap dancing, I know a lot of people think of Scottish, Irish stuff dancing, which is really prevalent in tap. But yeah, tap is like one of the most hardest kind of, because just to get all the sounds out per move is pretty hard for some people. But yeah, this is pretty easy. The last one I'm going to talk about is hip hop, and as you can see, even by the style of the shoe, it's just like so informal, and you don't really have to have training for hip hop. You just kind of feel the music and you just do it. Hip hop was made in the 70s, and it was just made by, you just kind of did it on the corner of the street to hip hop music. And according to the History of Hip Hop by Brie, hip hop dance is an art form that primarily is performed with hip hop music and is primarily danced on the street. So you never really have like a formal class where you have to learn like the techniques or like the different styles of dancing like tap or ballet. You just kind of, whatever the music feels like, you kind of just do it. So it's just very informal, and it's like one of the most well known because it's fairly new and like everyone does it. So dance has just been around for so many years, and there's just so many different forms and styles of dance that it just is kind of a living, breathing thing that kind of evolves as the cultures and society change as well.